Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. And y'all see what's going on. Let's get it out the way. Action. Man. And we are live. We have to talk about something special because your Orlando Magic have not only we've not only won. Well, let's say this. We not only lost 5. Boo. And then won 1. Okay. And then won another one. That's 2. Okay. And then won another one. Okay. That's 3. Okay. And finally, we play a back-to-back. And we win them both. Cinema. Cinema. All I'm saying, final score 90-94. Your Orlando Magic taking a W 94-90 against the Indiana Pacers. And man, this is special. This is special. The only reason why is because we had players like a Pascal Siakam, right? We had players like a Benedict Mathurin, right? We had Miles Turner. They scored double digits. You had Mathurin going 23 and 12. You had Pascal Siakam 25 points, and they were loud. They were loud. It felt like he had 50 out there with the presence that he was making, or the presence he was giving off on that court. But let's go over to this Orlando Magic side. A big thing that I want to talk about first, Mo Wagner. Mo Wagner having not only 10 points, but the 2 boards in just, again, the presence of being on the floor. Tristan da Silva, 3, 9, and 3. 9 boards for the Rook. The Rook, anytime he shoots, it really looks like it's going in my opinion. I think what people were telling me about Tristan da Silva, where now I'm seeing him shooting, I'm like, oh, that's green, and it goes in. But today, he only had 3 points, but the 9 boards was very crucial. Goga Batadze, Gogo Gadget, Goga the Georgian Monster, Goga the man with the plan, 12 and 12, a double-double. Man! Talk about being able to feel good after not feeling so good, right, Magic fans? Because I feel that way. The fact that we are able to have a Jalen Suggs, who is our number 3 right on this team, give us 8 points, 2 boards, and 3 assists. Although I do believe the presence that he had, and I've said it a lot on this video, presence is very big in the NBA. And Jalen Suggs' presence in this game, huge. Another person that I want to highlight before we dive into the person who's on my jersey, man. Right? Jonathan Isaac. I want to tell you this. One of the best Magic memories I have as a child was when Dwight Howard, it was against the Atlanta Hawks. I would search up the clip, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Dwight Howard against the Atlanta Hawks had a block, per se. When I tell you it went to the 3rd row, I think the 3rd or the 5th row, I don't really remember. When I tell you as a kid, though, it felt like it went to the 200 level. As a kid watching that game, I remember being like, nah, there's no way he just blocked it. And I remember the commentators going crazy. And I believe it was David Steele, of course, at the time. When I tell you, seeing Jonathan Isaac have a similar a similar block and see the ball go into the crowd. It really gave me that deja vu moment of being like, wow, like, am I watching Dwight right now? Like, what is going on? I haven't seen somebody hit one of those types of blocks with Orlando on their jersey since number 12 suited up for us a very long time ago. But to be completely frank with you, 90 to 94 is a score that I'm content for because it was a back to back. If it wasn't a back to back, I wouldn't be content because 94 points. 94. I don't ever like a game not passing the 100 threshold, but the fact that it's against the Pacers, who somehow, like I said preseason, always have our number in terms of being a rival ever since I was a kid. Pacers Magic have always been tooth and nail, just like the game today. 27 points in the third quarter. That's how you know it was a great game. When teams are tied, the third quarter, to me, I think Golden State showed a lot of people. The third quarter is one of the most crucial, if not most crucial quarter in the entire game. It really dictates the rest of the flow of that fourth quarter and dictates who really wins the game. And the fact that it was 27 to 27, man, no Paolo, too. That's the best part about it. Our team went on this run, on this rut, where instead of, in the last video, I apologize, I said 6 games. My boy Chris made sure I was correct, and I just got confused, honestly, but we lost 5 in a row against the Bulls, the Cavs, the Mavs, the Thunder, and the Pacers, of course, right? And what did I say last video? Y'all almost lost in the fact that we didn't have Paolo and we were in Indiana. Just wait till we get home. When I tell you, having home court advantage as a Magic fan is one of the best feelings ever, and I've personally had this feeling for a long time because I know the Magic have invested a lot of money into like Amway Center, or at the time Amway Center, now Kia Center. Man, the fact that our home court is now clearly being talked about, in the interviews, in the post-game interview, Dante asked Goga, how do you like playing in front of these home fans? And he said, we have to play this every night, right? We have to play like this every night. But the fact that even the players are acknowledging the fact that these home fans are going crazy is absurd to me. I think that the fact that we are really turning up at home, we haven't lost since last season. We won every playoff game that we had in that building last year. Genuinely, it's one of the best feelings ever, is having a wonderful home crowd, and the fact that I can't wait for it to be blue and whited out, you know, like have everyone in shirts, everyone in jerseys. It's going to be phenomenal at the end of the season, of course, no playoffs. But 13 for 15 at the free throw line. That deserves the song. Because I've seen this team struggle. And I've seen this team have so many chances that if they would have gone 13 and 15, they would have won the game. This type of game, a 4-point game, does not get won unless we go 13 for 15 at the free throw line. It's just facts. 13 for 15 at the free throw line, 86%. While you look at the other side, 16 for 18. We had 10 turnovers. 10 turnovers in the first quarter. Started off with 18 points, and then we flipped the script and had them score 18 points. We were only able to score 3, which is why they only had I believe it was, like a 4-point lead at halftime. But when I tell you, we went on that run, and after that run, I knew, and then we went on another run. It was like multiple 10-0 runs that we were going on. Again, yes, it was against a Pacers team, but this is the type of playoffs team that we're going to play. I think we're going to be around a 4 or 5, so I genuinely believe that we're going to be facing somebody like the Indiana Pacers, because they're going to be around here, we're going to be around here, and if we don't play them, we're going to play the Knicks, and it's going to be a similar type basketball game. But let's take advantage of third place right now, 7-6. We got the Cavs at 12-0. They clearly beat us on that ABC game. They destroyed us, right? We don't got to talk about that one. But next game for us is going to be very crucial because it is the NBA Cup. And the NBA Cup is, I don't know, when I tell you the NBA Cup is something special now because the court, the tomorrow's the city edition jerseys. So tomorrow we definitely might go live and talk about those city edition jerseys at nighttime after work, whenever it is that we drop them. But yeah, man. Tomorrow or Friday we got the cup game, and that's something to look forward to because new court, right? Last year we had, I thought we used our city jerseys during the cup game, but I guess not. But this year it's looking amazing. Last year we struggled with point differential. This year we just won against Charlotte by more than 20, I believe. So it's gonna get to the point where we're trying to make some type of noise in this game. Yeah, we beat them by I don't do math well, but 14 would be 100, and then 11 would be, so yeah, we beat them by 24 points. So yeah, we're pretty good in the point differential in terms of you don't want to let your foot off the gas. But this Philadelphia team, did they win today? Matter of fact, I know they were playing, and I know they. Oh, it was against the Knicks. I thought they played today. I guess not. Philadelphia is having a rough stretch, right? But clearly they're going to want to take it out on the Magic, right? But I do want us to show a Paul George why you should have chose Orlando. I get it. We don't have Paul George. I get it. He didn't sign here. I get it. Cool. He signed for Philly for whatever reason. But I would love to show somebody like that. You see why you should have signed with Orlando? These are the types of game that we circle, and especially when they're when they're 2-6, when they're in an NBA Cup game, when they're on this rut, when they really shouldn't be on a rut because they spent a lot of money during this offseason, and a lot of people are expecting them to do good, and they're really not. They're not doing that good. But that doesn't matter because this NBA Cup game means everything when it comes to the Orlando Magic, which is what we are here for. The next game will be Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I genuinely want to shout out everybody on this Magic team who contributed today, especially like an Anthony Black, right? I think an Anthony Black is a fan favorite. We know that, right? An Anthony Black is somebody who we know can be somebody who puts up great numbers. And I don't even think, whoa, we haven't even talked about number 22. Anthony Black is somebody who, thank God he had 5, but 6, 5, and 6. Great stat line for an AB because he had allowed 6, 5, and 6, which means, yes, he might have had that stat line, but it felt like he had 20, 10, and 8. Like, the man was going crazy with steals. The man was going crazy with presence. Again, same word. This Magic team showed a lot of presence today, just being all over the floor whenever needed. But the MVP of the game, number 22, Franz Jacob Wagner. Franz Jacob Wagner. My boy. My dog. 29, 3, and 6. Boy, I wish you hit the 30 mark. But I don't give a when it's 29. But I love just the aesthetic of a 30. Franz Wagner going crazy with 29, 3, and 6. The 29 was an insanely loud 29. In terms of it felt like he was this close to getting 50, bro. The man was shooting from the Kia Center logo. The man was doing dunks. The man was doing layups. The man was giving passes out. They were doing it all on this floor. And you saw in 2 moments, I tweeted about it, there were 2 moments where this team really showed teamwork, and I was very proud to be a fan of this team, where Jalen Suggs had an openish 3, defender kind of trailing, but he was about to kind of jump, but Jalen would have had the wide open shot. It wouldn't really have affected him. KCP wide open in the corner. What did he do? Give the extra pass. KCP has been quote unquote talked about as being, not having the best start. But at the end of the day, you got to give him a chance, right? And in order to give him the chance, he needs the ball in his hands. And sometimes we need those easy ones, right? Because it ain't easy for me, it ain't easy for you. But for these NBA players, we want to say it's easy, which are those open shots. Gave it to him. I think he made it, in my opinion. Yeah, it was a corner, or did he? Nah, I think he bricked, to be honest. But then he made another three. But he did dish it off to KCP. We know KCP is struggling. We know that KCP is not having the best start of the season. And a Jalen Suggs who has an 8 points. I don't remember the stat line when he did that pass. But regardless, you don't have double digits. You're this third option. You have this, oh, he should be this, he should be that, on critique all over social media about you, right? From the fans, from other people. I personally don't care because I know your presence, which again, we're going to say the word a million times during this stream because it was huge today. Your presence means a million points to me. So, a Jalen Suggs having that 8, 2, and 3, but being involved so heavily and shutting down those haters, shutting down, I don't even know what to say. It leaves me speechless, bro. It leaves me speechless in terms of this team is now becoming what we all know they were last year, which was this. Because he had 8, 2, and 3, and he said, KCP, do your thing, bro. Regardless if you make it or not, I'ma give you a chance to make up for it. Another person to do it was Jonathan Isaac. He had, I believe it was a wide open shot or something, and he gave it to Goga Batadze. Extra pass. He could have, or no, I'm lying to you. It was Franz Wagner. Franz went up. He could have easily done a poster. He could have easily done an and one. He could have made some contact. He could have gotten a highlight. He could have gotten a brand deal. He could have gotten a lot of stuff from an amazing highlight play, right? But what did he do? He passed it over to Goga Batadze, who was wide open. Goga Batadze giving us 12 and 12 is huge because we don't even have a Wendell Carter Jr. What's going to happen when Wendell comes back? I don't know, because somebody like me who wanted Goga before definitely wants Goga now. And that's confirmation. I ain't even put nothing. I was looking at the camera. Man, this game was special. 90-94. I don't think there was a moment in the game where I think we were going to lose, but I know there's a lot of Magic fans out there who aren't as optimistic as me, but it is what it is, because can't everybody beat me, right? 10:22 p.m., 11/13/2024, November 13, 2024, post-game Indiana Pacers, Orlando Magic, 90-94, Magic win. Wow. Fun to say, fun to talk about, fun to stream. 76ers at Orlando Magic is the next basketball game that we are looking at, which will be this Friday, November 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, tomorrow we have something important because tomorrow, shout out my man Alec. If you don't know Alec, maybe it's Alec, right? I'm telling you, the city edition jerseys should have been dropped, but the fact they haven't, hey, it is what it is, right? God's timing. But they're going to drop tomorrow. The city edition jerseys are going to drop tomorrow, so you know we are excited about that tomorrow. And I'm definitely going to be talking about that. We're going to stream it. We're going to see the posters or whatever they are that they post about those city jerseys, because it's time. It's time, Magic fans. We're about to hit 1 month into the season. Time is moving, but I appreciate y'all for coming to the Fannatics show live. And we got to run it back. Run it back. I appreciate y'all for coming to the Fannatics show live, because for those who it's their first time, I was streaming for a little bit, streamed most of the preseason, all of Summer League, right? End of last year's playoff run. And right before starting game 1, which was here in the city of Miami where I reside, sadly, because I love Orlando, right? But I'm blessed to live in Miami. I know a lot of people vacation here. But living here, my PC broke. It stopped streaming. I couldn't give y'all the content that I wanted to give y'all because I couldn't do it. It would freeze. It wouldn't let me. So the fact that we're coming in hot. We're not even. Yes, we're gonna do recaps. Yes, I'm gonna edit videos that we've made. For example, at the Heat game, at the Nets game, a giving back to the community video that I recorded once we were at the Nets game because I wanted to give back to the community. But I'm telling you right now, we are on one, bro. We are on one. New PC, new me, new setup. Franz Wagner shooting threes from all the way downtown OBT. Man, look at me. I'm telling you, NBA Cup, man. Friday we lit. City Edition jerseys tomorrow. Stay tuned. Thank y'all for coming. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Just Hollywood 407. Follow me on socials. Thank y'all for coming in to the Fannatics show live. I will see y'all on Friday. We're talking City Edition jerseys tomorrow. 76er Magic basketball, NBA Cup on Friday. And like always, it's been real. And that's a wrap. Let's go. Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.